Smart PR, we're now on the letter R, and there's kinds of buyers that are going to be in your marketplace that are relo. And there's certain agencies in your marketplace that might specialize in buyer only. Most major metropolitan cities, we can see that there's plenty of buyer agencies or buyer divisions, or the large brand has a relocation department. My objective as the listing agent seller is to find you agents that have rabbits. Rabbits are relo, tend to buy from existing inventory. Local turtles don't always have to buy, but a lot of times we get the rabbits who had a buyout, they're at the departure city, they're moving from Boston to Atlanta or something like that. What we know is when somebody's relocating, quite often that they have the brokerage fee paid on the departure property, they have the closing costs paid in their destination city. So our goal is to target the agents that have those kinds of buyers. And there are specific agencies in our metropolitan area, and let's say we're in Boston and we're listing a person's house, and in order to list your house, sellers, I'm going to target this agency, this agency, this agency, because they have a division, buyer's agency only. And if you're sitting watching this video going, well, I can't think of any, just get into the system, Google, like you're going to move to Boston, or if you live in Chicago, just Google the marketplace that you live in and find a real estate company that does buyer only. In the Midwest, where I'm from, there are plenty of agencies, large and small, that do buyer only. They focus on calling upon third-party relocation companies and handle the buyer business. They call directly on large corporations like Monsanto, Mallinckrodt, Anheuser-Busch, Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Those are companies that I had experiences with. And they have rabbits, always moving, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. So as you're doing the interview with the seller, you're walking through the Smart PR program. When you get to the R, there's a great time to emphasize how important it is we're going after rabbits. Rabbits are the fast-moving people. We find rabbits on the move-up list, we find rabbits on the relocation list. And you're going to go to the seller with this list of the agencies. And if you're talking to a buy owner, just give them the list and give them an assignment. Give them an assignment to say, mail your brochure to these relocation companies, which you'll find a lot of times the buy owners won't bother doing. That's another story. But again, our relocation list and our move-up list are both targeting rabbits. A quick recap about the move-up list is if there's people, our subject properties are on the 400 range. And if the people are moving up from, let's say, 200, 2.25, up to maybe 3.25, the properties are under contract right now. Not those that are for sale, those that are under contract. Those become rabbits. They're no longer turtles if they've already sold their property. They're fast moving and they've got to buy from existing inventory, or they can go rent or something like that. But we know that people under contract generally buy from existing inventory, and you want your house targeted. You want to target those buyers that have agents that have already sold their property. And you want the relocation people that are coming in from out of state. And that's our two rabbit lists. So our next one we're going to talk about in Smart PR is what we call the track record. Thanks.